Good morning. It's a beautiful sunny day in California. Still too cold. I digress. I talk to a lot of people every day. I'm making sure I put myself in check first, okay? And what it all boils down to is retaining your power. The example in that is I got an email from someone, and I get a lot of them. Hang on, let me pick one. Okay, we'll say, she has panic attacks. And she asked me for prayer and guidance in helping her get out of that uncomfortable lesson. And it is. I'm sorry if your baby has, autism or blind or deaf or whatever. That's just what I believe. We are here to learn our specific lessons, and there's millions of them. That's why we humans tend to go through the same thing. Little boys and girls go through love up and down. 50-year-olds go through loves up and down. 80-year-olds, that doesn't change. You think you're the only one that it's happening to, but you're not. There's a world of billions of people, and it's all happening to them too at some point in time in their life. You don't see it when they have it, and they don't see it when you have it. But when you're older, looking at the younger ones, you go, oh, this is going to happen. Watch out around the corner. You don't know what you're talking about. And they bang your head, So I say retain your power because you are the one that it starts with. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. So what I mean by that is, and my first question to you, okay, it hasn't been to a couple of people, but I know those people. I know that they're sincere when they ask for prayer and they're not just whining. And that's not a bad thing, so don't go, why'd she say that? No. Whining is good in its place, okay? Do you want to let it go? That's generally always my first question to somebody that I don't know. You ready to let it go? Your husband, you ready to leave him from beating you? Your wife, you ready to leave her from cheating on you? Well, if it's a we thing, that's different. Don't write to me about polyamory. That's not about what this video is about. I have other videos on polyamory. If you want to stand in the light of who you are and what you say you are, everything unlike it will show up. You say, I'm a healer. Oh, then why do you have this dis-ease and that dysfunction? Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I have issues too, but they don't last. They do not last. I do not allow anything to reside in my body. Okay? Are you ready to let it go? Sincerely, because I'm not wasting my time and my guide's time and the healing circle's time for you to just want to have a crutch. That's what I call it. You say, oh, I can't because, I'm, what do you call it when you're afraid to leave the house? Agoraphobic? I don't know. You know what I mean. Or I have this, or I have that. And I don't have a beef with you having anything you choose to have. But if I'm going to call you my friend, my associate, my sister, it ain't going to last long. One or two things going to happen. A, you're going to stop talking about it, and we can talk about other things. Or B, you're going to choose to heal it in order to get over it and let it go. A lot of people say, well, I'm a healer and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I will admit, in my opinion, it is one of two things you can always tell a healer. They're sick or they're plump like me. No, just hear me out. I know a lot of people that are slender and in great health, and they are what they profess themselves to be. But in my experience, all the people in the church when I was growing up, they were big and sick. I'm not saying cancer sick. I'm saying, you know, cold, sniffles, a runny eye, you know, something like that. And I say, you know what? If I'm that way, I can't let your junk pass through me to remove it, to give it to the universe. Okay? So, you guys, doorkeeper, master teacher, teacher, physician, joy guide, all y'all, fix it. If you can't fix it, tell me. And if I'm not hearing you, tell me in my dream. Yeah, that's the quickest way to answer anything, in case you didn't know. Well, again, it's my channel, it's only my opinion. So that's generally the way I tell all my students to start. Ask for whatever it is you seek in the form of a dream. Be ready to write it down, so have a pencil paper. Just keep pencil paper everywhere. What the heck? You know, I keep one in my upper pocket. See, a little tiny one. I'm joking, because I put it on my cell phone now. But I used to, because usually these pockets are big enough to hold just about anything. Yeah, so do you want to let it go? Do you want your power? Are you who you claim yourself to be? You know, and I was just listening to Iyanla. I say it like that because it frustrates me when people take the time to pronounce people's names the way they pronounce it. So if you're Chinese, Japanese, African, Thai, whatever, your name ain't Susie. It's, you know, Quan Shin or whatever. I should call you that. That's your given name. I will learn how to say your name out of respect to you, a perfect child of God in which she is greatly pleased. And I was watching Iyanla Van Zandt today, as always. And she was telling what happened, you know, a teeny bit about what happened with the Oprah misunderstanding and stuff like that. And, you know, she is so right. I put it on Facebook, so go to my Facebook, Tasha L. Harris, and see the exact quote, because I meant to write it down so that I could say it again. And she's just so powerful. That's why she's one of my main mentors. You know, I mean, she's up there with Louise Hay, honey. I mean, if I had a scale, woo, Louise Hay would be at the top. A woman that can cure herself of cancer is pretty godlike to me. Yeah, nah? Yeah, that's some deep stuff. Deep, okay? So, I was watching her, and Spirit already told me to do a video on power. Take your power back. Regain your power. Do you want it? Do you see? And this is why those of you I asked to be in the healing circle to reply. You're busy, so what? I'm busy too. Hit reply to an email to the team, not Tosh, to the team. And thank God there's 2 of them that actually replied. Praise God. We just need to find at least 5 more and we're all good. Because I want to know that we are on the same page, and I need to know we're on the same page, because if we're not on the same page, you need to get off my page, because somebody else will jump on and we can really do what God put me here to do and you here to do. And I only know that because I ask you specifically, because God told me to. And you ain't doing your job, you gotta go. Bye-bye. So I'm not trying to be a boss. I am retaining my godly power and helping you do your job in a more divinely right way. Yeah. So do you want to? Or do you just like, you know, having something to talk about? And your illness is the main point of discussion in every discussion. Don't get me wrong. If you're around close family, friends, you know, me, the boys, you know, that's one thing. But do you hear yourself? Do you hear what you're saying? Do you hear what you continue to claim for yourself? And no, this isn't to any one person. Don't even think, oh, she's talking about me. Don't write me about that. Okay, that pisses me off just because I make a video and you're, was that about me? You didn't say my name. Was that about me? What is that to thee, baby? What is that to thee?